So, knowledge is very conflicting. Knowledge can be very useful and harmful at the very same time. Knowing something, um, using the knowledge, or teaching the knowledge, or whatever. Even just knowing something can be sometimes harmful. What I'm trying to say is that I've seen a lot of people fighting over knowledge and information and stuff. And I'm going, okay, fine. It is important to always know the truth, but the thing is, there are things that aren't necessarily a truth. There are things in life that are more like opinions. There are things in life that are more like guidelines. There are more things in life that are just things that were made up at the moment because they were needed or necessary, or at that time that was the thing that was needed to be done. So yeah, sure, history, let's be whatever, but is it being used to help? Is it being used to improve? Is it being used to move forward? Or are we still stuck talking about history but doing nothing about it? Because we can talk about this all the time. We can then fight over who's right or wrong, but then are we still approaching an outcome where everyone can now then find the things that they're looking for? What if we are all complaining that we are all different and unique? Then what makes you think that one piece of information is going to work for you? What makes you think that the information that you have, regardless of years that you have practiced, because I know older folk are gonna fight about this, means that you're correct, because in time things change. Knowledge changes. Things change. The things that they knew back then won't help me now. There are some habits and many reasons of humanity that don't change, which makes that the tricky part. Because we're holding in so much knowledge and information inside that conflicts with other knowledge and information around us. And then we're wondering, what is the truth? If there's, for every single thing, there's an opposite and different, like, opposite or equal reaction. Same thing with the knowledge. Everything has that. For one thing, there's another thing. For one, like, for experiencing one thing, another went through another. Sometimes the person goes through the exact same experience, and two people could end up with the two different outcomes or views or traumatization or whatever, because again, we are unique. So to what standpoint of view are we arguing? Truth? Or are we trying to win the game? Are we winning the game? Are we understanding each other? Are we using knowledge to help each other move forward? Or are we using knowledge to say, oh, I know more than you? Like, are you giving me knowledge to improve myself? Are you helping me? Are you helping anyone? Is anyone helping anyone? Like, is there a better way to say these things? Is there a better way to approach a person to talk about things? Is there a better way and an outcome, a playing field where we can both get together and argue about things that we don't agree about each other but are willing to hear each other, because even you know that there are moments that something that you might know could change because you have experienced a life that you have experienced an ironic life. Or at least for me, I have experienced an ironic one. I have experienced or seen both sides, you know? It's hard to even explain, because I'm trying to find the words to explain myself better so you know what I mean. But it's just, I'm seeing the world and how everyone's on chaos because everyone wants to, like, there's like this weird blaming game. It's your fault. Okay, how about this? It's everyone's fault and it's time to pick up the pieces. Let's do that. There. We're done with the argument. Time to pick up the toys. Pick up the shit. Like, clean up your closet. Um, so I think everyone is. I don't think I've seen it. I hear you. You tell me. Everyone goes through a struggle. Everyone goes through a thing. And everyone gains that knowledge some way or the other. It's just what you do with it. What is it to you? What have you learned? And do you have to apply it? Do you have to force it on others? Has someone forced it on you and that's why you're doing it? Like, purposes, reasons, intentions. Yeah. Yeah. Keep honking. Beep.